All right, I'm back. Sorry about the little break there. Uh, Something urgently came up, and it took a little bit longer than I expected for it to occur. Sorry about that. All right. So basically, just to kind of give you a synopsis into the close, the markets are either in a wave three, pausing, up against resistance, okay, with a few spots of pumping up, right? Like India, Taiwan, Korea, right? They're popping up. They're following through. Some commodities are popping through, with the exceptions of agriculture. They're popping, but overall, not too much there. Not too much there. Okay. I have this in a very short time frame. If you look at it, it's trying to hold on this uptrend. Not doing a very good job of it. When you look at the overall market, the internals, not too much there. Not too much there. You'll see that the S&P is down 0.17. Nasdaq is up zero point 0.5, while the FANGs are flat for the day. Small caps are flat for the day. Transportation is flat for the day. Dow Jones is down 0.65, trying to hold on that 30,000, and the VIX is holding at that 21 level. All right. Again, some the emerging markets are doing well. The dollar's weak, keeps falling, and quickly. Let's just kind of go through even the shittiest of currencies. When you look at, let me pull it out a little bit. When you look at, the dollar and the Colombian peso, what you're going to see is that that's starting to fall apart. Uruguay is kind of holding there. Anything that's going down, remember, the dollar's falling. You look at the dollar against the Brazilian real, right? That's falling. Uh, Dollar against the Chilean peso, that's breaking down from the head and shoulders. Peru is kind of stuck there. It's a pegged currency, so that doesn't mean anything. Uh, the dollar against the Indian rupee is down about 4.5% year to date, about 4.7. Okay, so imagine if these types of currencies are starting, to strengthen against the dollar. Forget about it, right? The U.S. dollar's falling against the Mexican peso, right? U.S. dollar CAD. Not that it's a weak currency; it's one of the world reserve currencies, but you can see how the selling is accelerating to the downside. Okay, even the dollar is falling against the ruble, the Russian ruble. So dollar, I don't see any strength in the dollar coming. It's not like some of these currencies that are support areas, potential areas of reversal or something like that. So, the bias is further downside in the dollar. And when you compare that, uh, here's Zoom and Jets. All right, so the trade here is that you're long Zoom, okay, and short Jets, okay. So that's the trade, but it's not what I was trying to show you. Let me see if I can pull it up for you. Okay, so you see the dollar is falling, and then when you compare that to the S&P, okay, S&P is rising. So until the market starts to crack lower, don't expect the dollar to go, higher, right? As fear comes into the market. But again, until it breaks this trend line or this breaks this trend line, the dollar is going to be weakening. It's not going to change, right? This is what happens when you have a paradigm shift, all right? Because if you go back in time, okay, what you'll see is that the dollar was rising and so was the stock market, right? And then suddenly, dollar starts to devalue with all the money printing, And stock market continues to go higher. So this is what I call MAD, right? It's a new term. MAD, monetary asset devaluation. All right. So even though the stock market is going higher, it's being devalued by the currency. MAD, new term. All right. And sure enough, a little pop today. Little pop today, only because again of Brexit talks and those people they're just happy to like fight. I think if they're not like saying no to each other, they're not happy. So I expect that to go on for an extensive period of time. I don't think there's going to be any resolution. All right, so there's about 3 minutes left in the market. Got a nice little bounce in the Nasdaq. It's now up 0.64. Okay, it came down, and again, don't think that the market can't see these voids. Okay, you can see them. You can see the voids. If you were to measure it, it's happy at the point of control. And the point of control for today, we take the bottom here. Right? Point of control is right exactly where it's at. It's like magic, right? It's like a magnet. It pulls it right back to that point of control. If you go back to Thursday, okay, then you measure it, then you're going to see the point of control is all the way down here, which is where, price is, okay? So if this were to break right here, then the next potential area it would come down to is about 12,515. All right, but that was not to be the case, so it got another push higher, came to this point of control up here. It's going to end the day with the last 2 minutes to go. All right, but again, the market internals, they're very weak. The fangs are flat for the day or up 0.12. Nasdaq is up 0.7. S&P is flat. Dow Jones is down 0.5. New York Stock Exchange is down 0.42. And transportation average is down 0.3. All right. So there's not a whole hell of a lot um, internally that you can say, oh, look, it's a bullish day. Oh, not really. All right. Europe is down 0.57. UK is down 0.38. Right. So again, the areas that were bullish and remain to be bullish are Taiwan, Korea, India, Asia, right? Asia. With the exception of China today, it's down 0.8, right? But overall, it's in a bullish uptrend. All right. So that's it for today. Again, I'm sorry I had to cut out, but got to do what I got to do. All right. We'll wait here. Yeah, there it goes. 4 o'clock. Market internals, and then we'll close it out. For the last 5 days, led by energy, which is usually a laggard, communications, financials, garbage. Lagging, utilities, okay. Consumer discretionary should not be down there. Materials, and then consumer staple, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. How about for today? Today it was led by communications, utilities, garbage, consumer discretionary, energy, real estate, and financials were lagging. All right. So again, just a mixed bag. Nothing wow about it. Okay. It's not like you can say, okay, well, we're back to market leaders leading the market higher. Again, we're closing at the point of control for today. All right. So that's it. Thank you. Again, I apologize for interrupting, but I'll be back tomorrow. All right. Have a great rest of the day. Bye bye.